Ah yes, the ancient Rome, the capital city of Italy, but also the capital city of all the Mediterranean civilizations and Europe. But how this great city was founded? Well, our story goes back to the Trojan War when the Trojan hero, Aeneas, migrated to the Italian peninsula. His descendants, named Numitor, who was also the king of Alba Longa, had a daughter named Rhea Silvia, who got pregnant by the Roman god of war, Mars. She gave birth to two twins named Romulus and Remus. Guys, I know Matteo and Emiliano are not twins. They are not even brothers. They are friends. This is just a meme, okay? When Numitor got deposed by his younger brother Amulius, he murdered all of his sons, and even took his twin grandsons when they were only babies and placed them on the Tiber River to die.
Not approved!
Luckily, the babies survived by a she-wolf who nurtured them like her own babies.
I hope you're not gonna eat
Us.
though. Approved.
Later, the twins were adopted by a shepherd named Fastolis.
Vamos! Come on! Come on!
After Romulus and Remus grew up, they were ready for their revenge.
I'm in Italy and I want a pizza.
It was the time to make Amulius pay for what he did. They overthrew Amulius from the throne he stole, and they placed their grandfather as the rightful ruler of Alba Galba.
Approved!
Later, Romulus and Remus decided to build their own city, but they began to have some conflict about the name. One day, Remus decided to steal some part of Romulus's pizza, but Romulus took that very personally. Therefore, he decided to murder his own brother. Just kidding. The real reason he murdered him is because of the name of the city. After Romulus murdered his brother Remus, he crowned himself as the first king of the Roman kingdom in 753 BC. Yes, the Roman kingdom, not the Riemann kingdom, because Remus was dead.
Not approved!
Romulus ruled the Roman kingdom for 37 years. Until he vanished in a storm in 716 BC. The ancient sources suggest he got ascended to the gods, but modern scholars suggest he actually died in that storm.
Approved!
Perhaps in the afterlife, the twin brothers will finally get along. Honestly, I was kinda surprised when I found that Mars was their father and not Jupiter, because Jupiter is based on the Greek god Zeus, and Zeus was... never mind.
How to make Jupiter's favorite pizza.
After Romulus died, he was succeeded by Numa Pompilius. Numa Pompilius was not actually a Roman, he was a Saban. But the thing is, the Romans and the Sabines were united people in that time, and their leaders were co-rulers. Numa was known as the wisest king of the Roman kingdom, who led Rome to a better policy and governing.
Approved!
Numa ruled Rome for 43 years, until he passed away in 672 BC. Numa was succeeded by Tullus Hostilius, who ruled the Roman kingdom for 32 years. Unlike Numa, who was a peaceful king, Tullus Hostilius was a warrior king, who conquered and destroyed the city Alba Longa. There's a funny story about the death of Tullus Hostilius. It is said that Jupiter struck his house with lightning when he felt that Tullus Hostilius was becoming disrespectful towards the gods. Tullus Hostilius died in 640 BC. Tullus Hostilius was succeeded by Ancus Marcius, who was the grandson of Numa Pompilius. Ancus Marcius continued expanding the Roman kingdom by beating the other Latin people. Ancus Marcius ruled Rome for 24 years until he died in 616 BC. After Ancus Marcius died, Lucius Tarquinius Priscus became the new king of Rome. But the thing is, Lucius Tarquinius Priscus was not actually the successor of Ancus Marcius. He was chosen as the guardian of his children, but he asked his people to elect him as the new king of Rome, because the children of Ancus Marcius were too young. After ruling Rome for 38 years, Lucius Tarquinius Priscus got assassinated in 578 BC. Lucius Tarquinius Priscus was succeeded by Servius Tullius. The reign of Servius Tullius is mostly depicted as the last good king of the Roman kingdom, because after he got murdered in 535 BC by his son-in-law, Lucius Tarquinius Superbus, the Roman kingdom was doomed. And the worst thing about it is that he murdered Servius Tullius with the help of his wife, Tullia Minor, who was the daughter of Servius Tullius. As she even brought her father's corpse to the town and drove a chariot over it.
Signora, what are you doing?
Lucius Tarquinius Superbus, who was the grandson of Lucius Tarquinius Priscus, was the seventh and the last king of the Roman kingdom. The reign of Lucius Tarquinius Superbus was so terrible that after ruling for 25 years, he got eventually deposed in 509 BC, which led to the end of the Roman kingdom.
No.
But don't worry, because after the Roman kingdom was ended, it began the era of the Roman Republic, founded by Lucius Junius Brutus and Lucius Tarquinius Collatinus.
Okay, the result is good.
It is important to mention that some things, or perhaps many things that we know about the Roman kingdom, are actually more like mythology than history, as some scholars even question the existence of some of these Roman kings, especially Romulus.
What?
Regardless of if it is mythology or not, the history of the Roman kingdom is as fascinating as the Roman Republic and the Roman Empire.
La capitale d'Italia è Roma! Roma! È Roma la capitale d'Italia e vi dico di più! Roma dovrebbe essere la capitale dell'Unione Europea e voglio portare questa rivendicazione nel Parlamento Europeo. Deve essere il posto che rappresenta meglio la sua identità millenaria.
Ah yes, the Roman painter.
Roma! Roma!
Mars made his daddy proud. 2 twins came on around. Their mentors Wolf and Shepherd. Their enemy is so dead. Ketchup King has went down. Time to mill their town. But Remus used the ketchup. Romulus said you're messed up. Romulus found a Rome, but one day didn't go home. 6 kings came after his reign. The last one was such a pain. The kingdom is now doomed. Monarchy went home. Don't worry, consuls here. A republic is better.
Approve.